Hey everyone. Today I'm going to share how to develop self-awareness, the first step in building emotional intelligence. I'll introduce you to David, a new manager learning to navigate his role with self-awareness. Stick around to the end for a bonus tip that could transform both your personal and professional growth. Hi, I'm Danny Stoll, a licensed professional counselor with over 30 years of experience in the corporate world, managing large teams. This channel is all about helping you do your best work every day. I've learned that self-awareness is a game changer for leaders. In today's video, I'll share practical tips on developing self-awareness, following David's journey, a new leader discovering how to understand himself better to lead effectively. And don't miss the bonus tip that ties it all together. All right. So back in my corporate days, I saw how self-awareness could transform leaders. One of the most memorable examples was a leader named David, which was not his real name. He was a smart, ambitious new manager, suddenly feeling overwhelmed by his new responsibilities. So David often found himself frustrated when things didn't go as planned. He knew he needed to dig deeper into his reactions to lead effectively. So today I'll share some of the strategies that help David become a more self-aware and successful leader. So for leaders like David, knowing their own emotions provides a huge advantage, not only in leading teams, but also in handling stress, improving relationships, and making better decisions. So let's dive into how David and you can develop this powerful skill. So tip number 1, identify your triggers. David began his self-awareness journey by identifying his emotional triggers. He noticed that he often felt stressed and frustrated when a project deadline approached. So recognizing these triggers was his first step in understanding his emotional landscape. So once David knew what triggered his stress, he could start to address those situations with a clearer head. It's about taking control of your emotions before they take control of you. I'll talk about this in more detail in my video on how self-limiting beliefs can hold you back. If you haven't seen it yet, check out that video and dive deeper into how your mind can sometimes limit your potential. All right, tip number 2. Reflect on your daily interactions. David made it a habit to reflect on his interactions with others each day. After meetings, he'd ask himself, did I react in a way that reflects who I truly want to be as a leader? By taking time to reflect, he gained insights into his behavior, and he could adjust as needed. This reflection process is like holding up a mirror to yourself. It's about learning and growing. In my video, Don't Let Perfect Get in the Way of Good, I talk about the importance of giving yourself grace when things don't go perfectly. All right, so on to tip number 3. Monitor your self-talk. David also realized that his inner dialogue was often harsh and self-critical. He started paying closer attention to his self-talk and made an effort to shift from self-doubt to self-encouragement. So the way you talk to yourself can really shape your entire outlook. Self-awareness includes being aware of how you speak to yourself. Hey, if you're getting value so far, hit that like button and let me know. Drop a comment below with any challenges you face in developing self-awareness, and I'd love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to thrive at work. Hey, I'm also excited to share that my book, Your Best Work, Your Best Life, How to Thrive at Work and Beyond, is ready for release. The first 1,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel and Substack newsletter will receive a free PDF copy of my book. So make sure to subscribe to both so you don't miss this opportunity. Details are in the description below. All right, moving on to tip number 4, practice mindfulness. David began practicing mindfulness for just 5 minutes each day. This simple habit helped him stay present and observe his emotions in real time. So mindfulness allows you to tune into your emotions as they arise. So stay tuned for my upcoming video where I'll dive deeper into using mindfulness at work to enhance your emotional intelligence and reduce stress. All right, tip number 5. Journal your emotions. David found journaling to be a powerful tool for self-awareness. By tracking his emotions and responses each day, he began to spot patterns that helped him manage his reactions more effectively. So journaling is like having a conversation with yourself. This process can provide valuable insights and help you find ways to improve. All right, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Here's that bonus tip I promised you. All right, bonus tip, practice self-compassion. As David became more aware of his emotions and behaviors, he learned to practice self-compassion. He treated himself with kindness, knowing that he was on a journey. So treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a friend. Self-awareness isn't about perfection. It's about growth. All right, before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a quick, practical exercise to boost your self-awareness. I call it the 3-minute reflection, and here's how it works. So find a quiet space, take 3 minutes to reflect on your day. No distractions, just you and your thoughts. Next, identify your strongest emotions. Think back over your day and identify 1 or 2 moments where you felt a strong emotion. It could be stress during a meeting, joy from a conversation, or frustration with a task. So then ask yourself 2 key questions for each of those emotions. What was the trigger that led to this feeling? Did my reaction align with the person I want to be? So here's the exercise. Take 1 action to improve tomorrow. Based on your answers, think of 1 small action you can take tomorrow to handle a similar situation differently. It might be as simple as taking a deep breath before responding or setting aside time to prepare for a challenging task. So those are my 5 tips for developing self-awareness, plus a bonus on self-compassion. I also provided a practical exercise that you can use today. So check out the video description for book and podcast recommendations for additional information on this topic. Hey, if this resonates with you, hit the like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss more tips on how to do your best work. And if you enjoyed this video, don't miss the next one where I'll be discussing how to strengthen self-regulation, the key to mastering your emotions. Remember, when you do your best work, you live your best life. Now let's get started doing your best work.